In the shadow woods of Grano's night, Jake Frost moves with a hunter's might. A half-elf born, in darkness he thrives, a gloom-stalker ranger where danger arrives. Jake Frost, in the gloom he roams, a mercenary heart far from many homes. With a bow in hand and blades by his side, he stalks the shadows where secrets hide. From the whispers of trees to the moon's cold glare, Jake walks the path where others don't dare. A mercenary's coin, the price he's paid, but in the dark his debts are laid. Jake Frost, in the gloom he roams, a mercenary heart far from many homes. With a bow in hand and blades by his side, he stalks the shadows where secrets hide. In the heart of the forest where the wild things dwell, Jake's silent steps cast a deadly spell. With eyes like ice and a soul of steel, he fights for survival, his wounds to heal. Jake Frost, in the gloom he roams, a mercenary heart far from many homes. With a bow in hand and blades by his side, he stalks the shadows where secrets hide. In the depths of Garana where the night is deep, Jake Frost got the secrets that'll always keep. A ranger in the dark where the wild things prowl, his legend echoes with a haunting howl. From the whispers of trees to the moon's cold glare, Jake walks the path where others don't dare. A mercenary's coin, the price he's paid, but in the dark his debts are laid.
Steel collide. There's a fire burning deep and wild inside. With every strike and thunder, my fury knows no cage. With a primal roar I scream, I would like to rage. I would like to rage. Feel the power rise. In the heat of battle, see the fear in their eyes. With a heart of fire, strength untamed, I would like to rage in glory unclaimed. I would like to rage, feel the power rise. In the heat of battle, see the fear in their eyes. With a heart of fire and strength untamed, I would like to rage in glory unclaimed. From the frozen tundra to the desert's blazing sun, the spirit of the wild within me can't be undone. Through every clash and fury, my spirit will engage. With a primal roar I scream, I would like to rage. I would like to rage. Feel the power rise. In the heat of battle, see the fear in their eyes. With a heart of fire and strength untamed, I would like to rage in glory unclaimed. I would like to rage. From the frozen tundra to the desert's blazing sun, the spirit of the wild within me can't be undone. Through every clash of fury, my spirit will engage. With a primal roar I scream, I would like to rage. With every roar, the ground it quakes. With every strike, the earth it shakes. In the dance of war, I find my stage. of endless conflict, where the brave and mighty fall. I stand a towering figure, unbroken by it all. With the spirit of the berserker, my enemies I'll engage. With a primal roar I scream, I would like to rage. I would like to rage. Feel the power rise. In the heat of battle, see the fear in their eyes. With a heart of fire and strength untamed, I would like to rage in glory unclaimed. So when the call to battle rings out across the land, and the foes of darkness tremble by my hand, with the force of nature, my wrath I'll disengage. With a primal roar, I scream, I would like to rage. In the heart of Gorono, where wild winds blow, was born a child of shadow with pain to know. His mother was a huntress, his father a thief. Jake Frost was caught between light and grief. Oh, Jake Frost, with eyes so keen, a blade in the dark, a force unseen. He walks the line between light and night, a hero forged in shadow's light. He wandered far, a rogue in the night, with humor dark to mask his plight. But in the jungle's depths he made his stand, facing the past with blade in hand. Oh, Jake Frost, with eyes so keen, a blade in the dark, a force unseen. He walks the line between light and night, a hero forged in shadow's light. Now he roams, a ghost of fate, a man who's lost but won't abate. In every fight his legend grows, a tale of a man that no one knows. Oh, Jake Frost, with eyes so keen, a blade in the dark, a force unseen. He walks the line between light and night, a hero forged in shadow's light.
Evil Ruby, Mad Hatter's life. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive, with games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm let the fun unfold. Oh, Ruby streams with laughter bright, by the glowing screen we set our sight. From fantasy realms to Etheus fight, every stream is pure delight. Evil Ruby, Mad Hatter's life. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive, with games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm let the fun unfold. On the ocean wide, in the game raft, we build and float through the stormy draft, gathering scraps, crafting our craft. In Ruby's stream we share a laugh. Evil Ruby, Mad Hatter's life. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive, with games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm let the fun unfold. With a hat so mad and a heart so grand, Ruby guides us through this digital land. In the chat we cheer and make us stand, for the finest streams in all the land. Evil Ruby, Mad Hatter's life. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive, Haven't you heard? Join the crew, be undeterred. In the Mad Hatter's world, we all get stirred. Heave-ho, Ruby Mad Hatter's alive. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive. With games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm, let the fun unfold. The sails and spread the word. Rubies live, haven't you heard? Join the crew, be undeterred. In the Mad Hatter's world, we all get stirred. Heave-ho, Ruby Mad Hatter's alive. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive. With games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm, let the fun unfold.
About to.
Hurry up.
All right, welcome everyone to Fable Friday with the group known as Basic Iron. Thank you, Jake, for the fireball.
Eat my shorts.
Eat your shorts? Nah, I'd rather not. They're probably, dirty. God knows what's in them.
Huh.
All right, Firmo, welcome. Thank you for the hype. All right, a couple announcements before we get into the thick of things. One, I have sponsors. It's Shockbite Gaming servers for all your Minecraft server needs. Servers start at $2.50 a month, and they go up from there. Trust me, it's worth it. And I think they just finished their sale. The other one is, excuse me, W energy drinks, because if you want basically an energy drink that'll make you not vibrate across the floor like some sort of, bad massage toy, congratulations, that's your best bet. All right, aside from that, we're still taking entries for Stellaris Eternus Season 3. That's coming soon. Yeah, massage toy, in quotations. Chill, gonna enjoy the stream of it. That's perfectly fine. Chill.
As I was trying to tell you, there are no bullets left in this gun.
Chilling and lurking is a-okay. Alright, next announcement is, if you happen to be watching this on YouTube, welcome from the past. How is the future? As well as, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment down below, because this appeases the algorithm, and it, helps keep the lights on here. And if you want to help keep the lights on here without, dealing with YouTube, getting Minecraft server or an energy drink, well, there's the Ko-fi down there somewhere. And you can click on that, and it will take you to a place where you can donate and help, improve the equipment, improve what I got. And that will enable me to make more and better content for all of you. So please help out. All right.
Luke always be stealing all my bells. I'm gonna steal his.
All right, that's enough, child. All right, so where we left off last game, you guys got in trouble with the law and got questioned.
Dying.
You attempted to sneak a magic item away, and unfortunately he saw through your bullshit because of bad rolls. Oh, excuse me. And you were forced to give the item back. Now that you've done that, you have looked around and gone, is there anything else we need to do, or are we going to be making our exit from this city? Alright. And with that being said, we are going to start. There's going to be a little bit of an intro video. We hope you enjoy that, and then we'll be able to actually start the game. Alright, let's go.
In the land where shadows creep, where the gods and mortals meet, legends rise from ancient stone. Heroes' fates are yet unknown. To the old, where the echoes call. In the night the darkness falls. Through the storm, through the flame, heroes rise to carve their name. From the ruins of the past to the battles that will last, every choice a path to tread. In this world where fate is led, where the echoes call. In the night the darkness falls. Through the storm, through the flame, heroes rise to carve their name. Through the trials, through the pain, destinies in blood are stained. Magic weaves the threads of time. In trivial where legends glide. Trivial where the echoes call. In the night the darkness falls. Through the storm, through the flame, heroes rise to carve their name. So gather close, the tale begins in Trevior, where the dark wind sings. Join the fight, take up the call, for in this world, heroes rise or they fall. Where the echoes call, in the night the darkness falls. Through the storm, through the flame, heroes rise to carve their name.
Make a quick map.
Alright. Welcome, everyone. Where we actually left off, which I apparently got reminded, because I do
That's
not
kind of cool.
have everything in my head perfectly memorized. The party was basically going to be robbing a wizard's tower for some relics. And they did get a way into the place, but nothing, oh my god, amazing.
Holy shit, I love it.
Okay, we'll at least have the picture up on the screen, but,
Wait, what did I do?
there we go. That's the tower. I'm gonna shrink it down some so that way, you know, they could see it, people could see it. And we need to move you guys over to the side.
That's the tower?
That's apparently the tower. So it's not a circular tower, it's a square one.
It certainly is.
All right.
And it defies physics with floating balconies.
doesn't.
Well, you said it's a wizard's tower, so.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So this is the tower you guys see. And there are guards on the outside. Mostly at the wall entrance down there. as well as you see one up top on the roof. But you don't see any towers between the floors.
Hey, I'm sorry, but I'm not seeing a tower. Where am I supposed to be looking?
On a stream.
Either in stream or you could also see it in the group chat. So there is that. So yeah, that is the tower. Oh boy. All right.
Yeah.
The decoration. There are servants that are coming in and out. You know, maintaining the place, cleaning it, providing things, so on and so forth. So the question is, how are you guys going to approach this tower? Because you are seeing this from a slight distance. You're not close enough to where the guards will notice you yet.
Well, I could shift into a smaller form and hide in someone's pocket.
Danny, go somewhere else, please.
Or I could climb up the side of the place and go in and maybe let you guys in. But then you still have to deal with the guards at the entrance. So I don't know what to suggest for that.
I think we have the key to the tower.
You do have a key, but that still requires you to get through the door.
I could use disguise self and go to the guards and tell them that I'm bringing my friends with me.
I mean, you are welcome to try that if you so desire.
I'm just spitballing ideas to the rest of the iron heads. What do you think, gents?
All my Dinos. Like a dino.
Or we
Hey,
could
let's
kill the
hear from the
guards.
meatheads.
Probably just put them in my pocket.
I'm gonna try this one again.
Guy, is your mic muted again?
Sorry, guys, having a hard.
I'm on push to talk. I'm trying to. I'm looking. Somebody remind me why we was coming to this tower and the details of it. I've slept since last time.
All right.
Taurine relic inside.
Yeah, there's a Taurine relic inside. You guys talked with his idiot son and were able to pickpocket the key out of him. Out of his robes, essentially. And you guys are like, we're going to come in here, rob, get some goods, and get the hell out.
Okay, so now I remember now. Me and the kitty cat, the big kitty cat, we're horrible for this mission. Horrible. So the two that I know that would be good for this would be the Emperor of Assassin and Killshot Archer. I think them two should be the ones to go in as a team and retrieve the relic and come out, while the rest of us kind of.
You can just distract the guards.
Yeah, I mean, if
I was thinking that
we don't want to create an unnecessary distraction, but if we, one of us sees or deems that maybe a larger group of people is coming in there or something, that would be.
Well, what I was thinking is I could use my spell Gust and just blow one of the guards' hats off. And then your kitty could come and take the hat and run off with it. Nice distraction.
Well, I mean, we don't want an unwanted, distraction. I mean, we've already been, well, I have anyway, been put in jail. So, I mean, it's not like, we're not known.
Well, I mean, it's a wind blowing off a hat and a wild animal chasing off. I mean, you can have your cat leave the hat down the street and around the corner, as long as they go out of the side of the door.
Oh, we're not talking about a little bitty cat. We're talking about a player.
Oh, I know that.
He's not small.
I could also use pass without a trace, and that would give us an advantage for stealth. A plus 10,
Oh,
a plus
yeah.
10 bonus for stealth checks.
That's a mighty spell.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Jake. You and Ange really are the only two best suited that I'm aware of for getting in there, getting an item, and getting out.
Oh, lad,
Yeah,
I could shift into a wolf or a cat or a whatever stealthy form you need.
Okay, well, there's three.
Also, if we get in there and get overrun by like 6 or 7 things, and then you and Lion-O are outside, then you're not gonna be able to back us up.
Well,
And
yeah,
let's be real here. You know we're gonna end up getting into a fight.
okay, but I'm looking at the pros and cons of 2 or 3 people sneakily going around and looking versus 6 people randomly walking around this house looking. I mean, it's gonna draw attention.
Robbery is not a large group activity.
Not at all.
All right, then the 3 of us, we sneak in, see what we can find, and hopefully can sneak out.
I like the idea.
Here's my suggestion. Okay, this is just an idea. Jake, you and Ainge need to be the ones to go inside. Wizen, you said you can shift into a small animal, right?
Hey, I happen to be a druid of the circle of the moon.
Yeah,
So,
what he said.
Okay, so me and the big kitty kind of keep a watch. Wizen, you shapeshift into a smaller animal that's not noticeable, kind of as a halfway point. That way you can go either way. Ange and Frost, y'all need to work together in going in there. You don't need to split up. That way, if something happens, you at least got you two, and Wizen can alert us to what's going on with y'all, and vice versa. Excuse me. I mean, there's a way to work as a team. It's not going to be inside that house.
I'm down.
Sure. Let's go. Let's do this.
So we got 2 sneaking in and 3 staying out. Because Dander is a bard.
Oh yeah, Dander's here.
We forgot. Well, he can just probably distract the guards. And
Sorry.
No, I was keeping an account, Dander. I was kind of trying to keep him on the back burner.
So
who expects the bard to be the quiet one?
Yeah, so basically the bard's gonna be like, okay, so basically I'm on the job of if anybody fucks up, I just do something to help.
Yes,
Basically,
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let me back up.
So
You're our ace in the hole in the back pocket.
Right. Ace in the hole, friends. Gods, we're all gonna die.
Pretty much. All right, so
we're all fucking dead.
So
faith in you, buddy.
For me and Aaron to get in, are we trying to go the distraction route, or just are we going to go the pass without a trace route?
I would go the pass without trace route.
Excuse me. All right, so then I will cast pass without a trace.
I shift into a cat
on myself and Aaron. So that makes us extra stealthy.
Yep.
The cat?
Yeah, so the cat, the ranger, and the rogue. So you 3 are going in. Give me
No, the cat is a halfway point.
All right. So here's the kicker. I need to know where in that giant tower are you aiming to sneak in, and then I will need a stealth check.
All right. So let's see. So are we looking at like on that picture that I put in, like where that rug is on the main floor? Where we're gonna say that there's like a gate right there, and that's where the guards are hiding out.
Yeah, a gate where that wall is.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
There's 2 guards there.
Okay. Are we going to visualize and say that wall is accurate height?
Yeah, it is. The wall is 5 feet tall.
Gotcha.
So, if you're a significant height, you can see over it, but most people won't.
You guys keep the guards' attention to the north side of the wall there. We'll pass without a trace on the south side of that wall and make our way up the steps straight to the jacuzzi room there.
All right, hold on. My computer's being slow for a second. I'm trying to pull up the picture.
All right. All right. In which case, if that is your plan of attack, I need stealth checks from the druid, the rogue, and the ranger. So,
which all 3 of us now have.
Jay, repeat what you was doing so I can try to see.
All right, you see the rug down there on the main floor.
To the right.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so it looks like there's like a little hanging basket right outside that wall there. Visualize that there's a gate there, and that's where the guards are posted up. You keep them distracted to the right of that bag. We're going to hop the wall down on the south side of the tower. While they're distracted, we hop the wall, beeline up the steps over to the jacuzzi room.
Okay.
Out of sight, out of whatever.
Hey, I just got a thought. Wizen, can you turn into a bird?
I get 2 shifts per short rest. I've already used 1.
Okay. And you're a cat or a dog?
And no, I can't do a bird yet.
Cat.
You can do a mouse though, right?
He already said cat.
Oh, cat. Sorry. I'm perch up on my shoulder. Let's go.
So, okay, all right. Got a thought. Let me ask this. Why not send Wizen in as a cat? Cats have a tendency to just freely roam and go wherever they want to go. Let him attempt to maybe locate like the library or this dude's main room or something like that. And come back out, let y'all know so that y'all can kind of go straight to it.
Yeah, I can do a scouting mission.
Does that sound good?
Garen nods and meows.
Frost
does not have the ability to speak in beast form.
Repeat it. Sorry.
All right. So y'all post up where you're going to gain entry, and wait. Let Wizen go in as a cat. And if anybody knows anything about a cat, they free roam wherever they feel like they own the place. Most people pay no attention to a cat. Let him go in there and attempt to maybe find like the library, the study, or like his main chamber or something like that. And then let y'all know.
So he goes in, scouts the place, comes back, gives us a layout of everything.
Yeah, it gives y'all, a better idea of where to go versus room by room. That way it'll be a quicker in and out thing.
If that's permitted, then that sounds like a good plan too.
I'm down for making a couple rolls.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking, because your pass without trace only lasts an hour.
Right.
And with this guy being, who he is, surely he's going to have guards kind of stationed, here and there throughout the building. Well, if Wizen can locate where they are, where what room is, and let y'all know, it should be better for y'all to navigate and get to where it is you need to get, and search versus randomly going through there. It's a time thing.
Yeah,
The
I
quicker
agree.
we can get in and out lessens the chances of a big hostile battle or something.
100%.
Like you were saying, like even if I get caught, not a big deal. I just have to suffer through pets,
As I was
maybe.
trying to tell you, there are no bullets left in this gun, you see?
I would say keep in mind that because it is a wizard's tower, that I would not be surprised if there was something to dispel.
There could be traps too.
Can't dispel wild shape.
I mean, that's kind of where Angie's going to come in at.
Well, let's rip it then.
All right, so stealth checks. I got Garen's. I need Jake Frost's and Arundel's.
Is it just normal, right?
It's stealth. Whatever you roll in stealth, when you click on stealth, I'll add 10. So 27.
And 26 for me.
I don't see your roll.
Yeah, it's right above hers. His. There's.
Oh, yeah, there is.
That person.
Yeah, his. All right, 26 and 27 and a 33. Got it. All right, so you guys start, like, climbing your way up the sandstone walls. And, like, you could see that there are... The walls, went from a distance, look smooth. But as you get closer to them, you can see that weather is roughened them quite a bit and gives you handholds to climb it.
Before you start climbing, I sit outside the window and I look at either of them expectantly.
Fair enough.
Meow. I look at the window again.
Fair enough. All right.
So meow, meow.
You're climbing, and in this case, armor boys.
Oh.
I need that distraction from you.
What am I rolling?
Guys, I'm a cat. I can't climb the side like you can. I need someone to open the window.
I told you to get on my shoulder. I would have pet you and everything.
I thought I was going inside the scope.
All right.
So what am I rolling for distraction?
Come up with some form of distraction, and I'll tell you what roll you need to make. Potato Bun's looking around going, no one's home? You'll see.
Okay, as they're climbing up, I use my cat powers and jump, and then land on one of their shoulders.
Fair enough.
Since they don't want to open the window for me. Because that's what
Whose shoulders you landed on?
Yours.
8.
Okay.
All right. So let us hear the distraction there.
Hi, cat.
All right.
So is there in? I want to assume they're like within kind of a close quarters, kind of an eyesight, maybe an area that is fairly open, maybe like a 20 by 20 area, 30 by 30 area, something like that. Kind of like a just a good open area that nobody's really passing through.
I mean, people are passing.
That's not gonna be in the way.
I mean, there are people passing because you are on a street. But there is some of an area, I would say probably a good 15-foot area around the door that is not getting traffic.
Okay. Well, I really wasn't wanting to go up to the guards. Yeah, we're gonna stand in the middle of the road. And I'm gonna start arguing with the big ass cat. I'm just gonna have an argument and like, I told you it wasn't this way. You see all this? This is nothing that was described in the directions we was told to go. Like real loud.
All right, give me a deception check.
This is horrible.
Can Dander inspire them?
Sure. Dander will give you an inspiration, which means one free reroll. He'll do that for both of them. So Rundar, you get one free reroll, and so does Zatan. Rundar.
Got you.
God, I think your mic's wonky.
There we go. That's better for Rundar. Now we just need Zatan's deception. Because he's supposed to be arguing with you back.
Yeah, my mic's on. Can you hear me now?
We can hear
Yes.
you now.
Yeah.
Things being stupid.
I mean, welcome to Discord. It's stupid.
You're rolling for Zatan.
Yeah. Oh, am I rolling for Zatan?
He's not here, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't have.
None of you have access to his character sheet. That's right. I forgot. My bad. All right, let's see what...
Don't worry, I'll keep us on track.
Yep.
And trust the
Oh,
psycho.
this is going to go badly. Okay, not terrible. 13 is fine. All right. So you guys both argue back and forth. You are getting the attention of the guards. Like, they are, like, one of them will, like, point to the other and kind of motion towards you guys. And one of them will start approaching you slowly. He doesn't quite have his hand on his weapon, but he does still have the short spear in his other hand that he's using, kind of like almost like a walking stick as he's moving forward. And he like approaches you two and just goes, "Hey, you're making a scene. Clear out."
So me and Aaron are outside the wall. Wisen needs to get in. Can't I just yeet him over the wall?
I believe he climbed up one of you and got in through the window.
Oh, okay.
So
Thought he was having trouble climbing.
Yeah. So there is that. All right. So Wisen, as you look into this place, you will see that it is very well decorated. There is a cool breeze blowing through it comparatively to outside.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll notice that there are a lot of carvings and paintings in this hallway. And when I say carvings, it's like little small stone figurines, a couple busts here and there of various people. Like, it looks nice, I mean, but it's not really your taste, or at least the taste you're used to.
Remind me, what am I looking for again?
We're looking for magical artifacts.
Oh, we're just robbing the place. Okay.
Yep. We're robbing the place.
We are liberating artifacts for the benefit of the Mages Guild.
I guess I try to see if those things are worth anything. I guess I have to appraise them.
Yep. All right, let's see. Is there an appraise? There is not. So I will need an intelligence check. Trust me, the DC is not going to be particularly high.
Okay. Intelligence. Advantage, normal roll.
Normal roll. You okay, hon?
Nice roll. Yeah, that's okay.
Oh yeah, you nailed that. Holy shit. All right. So you're able to figure out that some of the statues in here are, the little small statues probably have some artistic value to them. You could probably get a decent penny for those. Like you'll definitely get a few copper to rub together with not copper, silver to rub together for these things.
Are they small enough that I can hop in and grab them with my mouth and hop out again?
I would say one of them is at least small enough to do that.
Okay. How many trips do I have to make to get them all?
The others are too big for you to carry like that.
Oh, okay. All right. I hop in and I grab the one and I hop out again and I offer it to the guy whose shoulder I'm on. Probably
that would be Jake.
Jake.
All right. So Jake, the cat hands you a small statue.
Ooh, statue.
I'm guessing you just shove it in your bag while you're climbing.
Yep.
All right, so into your bag it goes.
Yeah, I got a statue.
As you get the statue, and this is part of your stealth check, by the way, you'll hear footsteps coming, and suddenly a guard will round the corner, and while you are not like moving out of the view of the window, the guard does see a cat. And he just kind of looks, like, walks over, looks at it, and just goes, "Seriously? This thing set off the alarm?"
Don't move.
I rub against his legs.
All right. Goddamn cat. All right. He'll reach down and, like, give you, like, a soft pet. It's
I purr loudly.
Yeah, he'll just, was like, there, little guy. Don't worry. Just stupid wizard probably tuned his alarm spell a little too sensitive and caught you. Just go catch a mouse or something and we call it good.
Rip his throat out.
I go over the stairs up.
All right. My daughter and my wife are now making cat noises.
Wow.
He was hoping that the guys climbing see me take the stairs up and try to match me.
Yeah, he'll go back up the stairs with you, like, for a moment, just to see where you're going, and then once you round a corner upstairs, he'll just go back downstairs and go back the way he came.
Excellent. He's naturally distracted.
Yep, he is naturally distracted. All right, so up to the second floor. The second floor that you get to experience, this is where the living quarters are. So there's a lot of beds here. You can, like, as you're looking in the window, there's a bed, there's an armoire, there's a desk, there's a, I don't want to say a wooden door. This would be a piece of cloth, a curtain separating the rooms.
Well, if they can't afford the house, they can't afford to get robbed. I'm not going to take their money. By which I mean meow.
Yep.
So would me and Aaron be kind of like trailing behind every room that he's going to?
Well, sort of. You are going up one side of the place, and he's wandering around inside. What I just described.
Sorry.
What I just described is what you and Jake and Aaron are seeing. What Garen is seeing. Let me make sure I got that right. Yeah, Garen is seeing is you see hallways once again. Artwork, things of that nature, but there's also plenty of books on bookshelves.
Okay. Is the coast clear for me to go to the window and wait by it?
Yeah. In fact, like, as you're walking through the hall, you'll notice that all the doors are cloth. And you can tell this is done for heat reasons.
Okay.
It's basically trying to keep the house cool.
All this cloth and candlelight. Oh, I guess it would be light, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
It's a mage shower, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I wait for the guys to open the window and let me climb on Jake's shoulder again.
All right. Is this the window you're climbing into the house with, Jake and
No.
Arendelle?
No, this is the window that is above the window that they let me in on. The one that they'll be passing by directly.
What I'm asking is, with the bedroom, are they going into the bedroom, or are they going to go up another floor?
Well, I mean, I have to go in the bedroom
Right.
to get let out the window.
Right. I'm asking if Jake and Arendelle are going into the room.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Following Kitty.
All right. So you guys go into the room. You see that bedroom. You see the armoire and everything else. Are you searching anything in here, or are you just making your way straight to the hallway?
Well, if this is the room that he'd found the statues in, right?
No, that was the previous floor. That was the hallway.
Oh, damn! We should have grabbed those other statues. Yeah. Let's examine the room, see if there's anything
All right.
that we could recognize as being old, ancient, artifacty.
Fair enough.
I check underneath the bed, and then I go sit outside in the hallway, outside the bedroom, watching and cleaning myself.
All right. So I need an investigation from the three of you.
Investigation. Ooh.
Wow.
I can't even find dust bunnies.
Yeah. Jake and Arendelle, you were rather distracted by the weird color pattern on the bed. Like, it has a weird blanket to it, and you're just like, that's...
Garen is staying, guys. Let it go.
Garen, checking under the bed, you don't really find any evidence of anything of value, but you do notice that the bed is... How do I want to put it? Has a much wider support on the back and the front than it should.
Support on the back and the front. So I mean, this is wider in the back than it is in the front.
No. It's wider. It's wider in both the front and the back.
Oh,
but you don't see any evidence outside of compartments. But it looks like under it they would have compartments.
Gee whiz, I wish I could shift into. I wish I could get more than 2 shifts per short rest. So I have to say 1 shift for combat.
Yep.
Well, we have pass without trace, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I shift back into Garen's form, and I say, hey, lads, this mattress here, help me move it. And I want to take the mattress off and examine the frame from that angle.
Fair enough.
What would you like? Strength?
All right. So you pull off the mattress, which isn't hard. It's a straw mattress.
Uh-oh.
You're cutting out, buddy.
Me?
Yeah.
All right. When you pull off the mattress, it is a straw mattress, so you are able to, get that off fairly easily. It's not that heavy. Better?
Yeah.
All right. So, under there, you see those 2 compartments. You can search those compartments if you can figure out how to open them, which that would likely be Arendelle.
Okay.
I need you to give me a sleight of hand.
Ooga booga the ooga.
I inspire.
That's so bad.
Inspire,
Yeah.
guidance.
So, in this case, okay, guidance, that's a D4. So roll a D4.
Who, me?
Anybody.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes, Airdrop, because the guidance is on you.
Yeah. So roll a d4. Well, 1. But okay. So we'll take the 4 because that's the first one.
Nice.
Yeah, just making the bed and figuring out which of the comforters on the beds need washed.
Okay. So you are able to eventually open this. It just takes a little while. And the first compartment you open, you find a wand, as well as some pieces of parchment, some ink, some spell components, things of that nature. But the thing that stands out is the wand. Would you like to make an attempt for the other compartment?
Do it.
Sure. I'll try my luck.
All right. The second compartment.
That's a lot better.
Yeah, the second compartment doesn't take nearly as long. You kind of fiddle it with your tools, kind of feel for like the secret door, and eventually you come across it and you're able to slide it open just slowly. And once again, more spell components, more parchment, a book, and in this case, another wand.
Too many wands. Okay.
Don't
But
forget
there's
to
one
put
more,
the,
right?
No, it's just the 2 compartments.
Oh, that's it.
Don't forget to put the mattress back. We got to put the mattress back now that we've looted it.
Yes, that's how we pass without a trace.
Aye.
All right. All right, so the question then becomes, you've gotten that, you put the 2 wands in there. Are you searching anything else in this room? Because you've searched the bed.
Are there any desks or any drawers?
There is a desk. It does have drawers. There's an armoire, like a wooden armoire that stands about standard height for what you would expect an armoire to have. And there's also, in the corner, a potted plant.
I know this is gonna sound crazy, but who knows? Maybe there's something in the plant.
All right,
That's
so
why I would have something.
you're going to investigate the plant, eh?
I mean, you don't know what you can find in there.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Give me a nature check. Or if you have an herbalist kit, use that.
Congratulations, you found OG Kush.
It's a plant. It's green. The soil's moist, and that's about it. That's all you know. It is a small green kind of aloe-looking plant. It does have little thorns on it. And the soil that it's on is very is moist, is dark brown. And the spines themselves have a very faint liquid on them. Garen, 24 nature. This plant, excuse me, is a Toxos plant.
Oh, Toxos plant. Wasn't expected to see that here.
Yep. It does grow normally in the desert. The spines are what's the word I'm looking for? It's something that dulls pain.
Anesthetic?
Anesthetic. The spines release a slight anesthetic to basically make it so that anything tries to attack the plant, they won't feel the spines going into them nearly as much and will cause more damage to the creature.
It's an interesting find. I wouldn't bemoan it. It's a defensive mechanism, though. I'd rather just leave this plant be. Might have value, but at least it's being taken care of here.
Yep. It is a medicinal herb, so it is worth something.
It is almond with caramelized almond.
I'm gonna I want to investigate the drawer, the desk.
All right, so you investigate the desk. Give me an investigate. Actually, no, wait. Give me a perception check.
I perceive that it is a desk.
Oh no, we'll see.
I have specialization in perception. Can I help?
Sure. Guy fireballed the tavern. Damn it. All right. You'll notice that the desk has like pieces of parchment paper and so on and so forth, and it has a book. The book is not quite right. By the way, thank you, Guy, for the 100 bits for Biddy the Owlbear. I appreciate that, friend.
Never learned how to read.
No, like, the letters aren't quite right. They're not making letters. It's almost like someone took a bad picture of a book and tried to basically copy it. Like,
So it's an AI generated book.
yeah, you're getting bad vibes off the book.
This book, something's not.
Coming with him.
Something's off. I don't like the way this book makes me
I
feel.
cast detect magic.
Book is not magical.
Because that book's not magical. I don't know what weird vibes you're getting from it, but it's there's nearly a magic spell coming from it.
I'll pick it up.
All right, so you go to pick it up, and the book sticks to you, and then proceeds to try to bite you.
Oh, I should have seen that coming.
Roll initiative.
So it's a mimic.
You got a mimic book.
Oh, no valid token was selected.
You gotta make sure you're selected.
Yeah.
Which, give me a second.
Okay.
I'll go to character tokens so that you guys can select yourselves.
Go select yourself.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. Got the mimic added. Alright. Let me roll for the
It would be
mimic.
Can we put my character on the screen, please?
Oh, yes. Let me get that from the recovering the item.
My character sheet.
Or did I? No, you weren't here. Where the hell did we... Did we ever put your token on anything? I'm guessing not.
I don't think so. Not up to this point.
Alright, give me a second. See if I could do that. There we go. Oh, don't tell me it's copying itself. Yeah, it is. That's annoying.
Not for me.
Yeah, mine does that every now and then, where the page will just glitch out. All right, there we go.
Looks like you might be on an ad break.
Yeah. There's initiative.
No, I got you twice. What the? What the fuck? I'm really gonna get annoyed with this because, yep. Let me reload Roll20 because Roll20 is being stupid. And it's doing the same picture over and over and over and over again.
I've only got one on my side.
There we go. Yeah, I got it fixed. It was just... Every now and then Roll20 decides to do stupid and just annoys the shit out of me. Alright, so we got everybody. We got
I
Arendelle.
think this is appropriate for a,
Oh, shit.
given what she requested on the Secret Santa.
Yes.
Feel.
Yeah, it's soft. Alright, I gotta get rid of the previous fight. There we go. Now I can do this. Jesus. Sorry, everyone watching for the glitch. These things happen. Well, the Mimic's going last. But it still does get its initial attack on Jake. Because that's what started the fight.
Ow.
Alright. 24, does that hit your AC?
No. Hold on. Oh, shit. I reloaded. Hold on.
That's fair.
I'm gonna lie and say that it doesn't, and then try to. No, it's yeah, it hits.
Okay. So the mimic basically, as you're picking it up, it kind of sticks to you a little bit. You see a mouth kind of open from where the pages are, like using the book normally as how it would normally open, and it just reaches out and just like bites into your arm.
I'm gonna flail around the room.
Yeah, flailing around the room. Doing a whopping 11. So it's bit into you hard. Arendelle, you're not that far away. You're actually like near him.
Okay, that's good. I was like, what?
Yeah. No, he's like, son of a bitch! Get it off! Get it off!
Told you it was fucking weird.
Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! All right.
I'm not on the initiative roll.
Okay. Let me add you again. Add turn. All right, and you were.
My initiative is 15.11.
Yep. All right, Arendelle, you're up first. So the book is bitten into Jake, and his just teeth is sunk into his arm.
Aaron, get this damn thing off me.
Hey, give me a sec. Can I use? Wait. How far am I'm not? Oh, never. I was gonna use my.
Yeah, you're.
I'm flailing the book in your face.
Get it off! Get it off! Did you find hooks?
No.
Okay.
Something that won't die as fast.
Stab it! Stab it! Stab it!
Remember, I had all this extra ribbon.
All right, Arendelle, are you attempting to stab it?
Yes, with my short sword.
Nice. Okay, stab away.
Overkill! Watch my arm!
Skulls for the skull throne! Blood for the blood god!
Okay.
What?
You had to buy glittery ones.
It's what the kids wanted.
Yeah.
But my wife is getting upset with me because the Christmas ornaments we brought this year are glitter.
Oh God.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's a no. You don't stab it.
And I have my other one.
Yep. Let's see your offhand.
Question.
The book, not me. The book, not me.
Nope, I didn't do anything.
Nope. So Arendelle's like trying to stab it as you're like swinging it around and like it's flying in the air, and you hear it almost like growling like a dog, like it's like you're like fucking get off.
With this book attached to my arm, I'm like grabbing onto Aaron's like sleeves, like get.
For this shit.
All right,
I'll do it.
Jake, you're up. So you cannot use your bow.
Why not? I want to shoot the book as an arrow. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab my short sword with my free hand and just try to stab the damn thing. No slashing.
Goku's like, I'm becoming quite invested in this.
Ow, 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 ow. By rolling normal, or would this is
in this case, you are rolling at disadvantage because it is attached to you.
right?
So,
Don't.
well, you'll hit. All right, so you stab your sword into the book. You hear it almost make like a minor yelp as you like your sword just sinks into it.
Go with me, you son of a bitch! Stupid magical, stupid god. Forget.
Stop it.
Um.
All right. So, do you have any bonus actions or that? I'm guessing nothing.
I'm gonna cast spike growth in the. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna run my arm through spike growth. I don't care if it hurts me; it'll hurt the book too.
Hold on, let me double check some stuff here.
You know, this is why we can't have nice things.
So, would let me ask you this: would Dread Ambusher count toward that first attack?
No, because it's the one that got the drop on you. It was the one with the surprise attack.
Okay.
So you do not get Dread Ambusher.
Then I've got nothing.
All right. Garen, your friend is flailing around a book that's bit him.
Why? So I suppose it must do something that, eh?
Is this still attached to me?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I shift into a giant constrictor snake, and I constrict around the book, try to rip off his arm.
Okay.
Oh, now that's a hell of a sight.
Yep, that's gonna be fun. All right.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
So it's 1d20 plus 6.
Yep, 1d20 plus 6. Let's see it. $10.
Oh.
No. But congratulations, you are also grappled with the book now.
That's fine.
So you feel that like adhesive substance that's now coating the book, kind of sticking to you and making the book occasionally stick to your snake skin.
If anyone in the room speaks snake, Garen says fuck.
That's fair.
Why is the snake hissing at me?
All right, Rindar's not there. I don't know why it said he was, but eh. So it's the book's turn. The book is going to continue to chew on your arm. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. So then the secondary bite does not affect you. Yay. Moving on. Arendelle, you're up. Jake's on deck.
Adjust my HP, bud.
Oh?
Alright. I'm gonna keep smacking it with my short sword.
Oh, okay. It bit you and yeah. Alright. I see.
Yeah. I'm honest.
Yep. Alright. So attack
Aaron,
it with
for
your
the love
short
of
sword
God.
there, Arendelle. An 11. That would be a no.
Wow. Okay.
So you go to stab it, and it's just once again between the snake and not wanting to hit your friend and not wanting to hit the snake, you're like can't quite get in there.
Well, I have my second short sword.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. That one you actually catch some of the book's cover, and you see like a little bit of, fluid spurt out onto the desk.
What is that, ink?
Not necessarily. It's kind of like bile, almost like some sort of like bile, like blood.
You for this.
I love you.
I'm gonna be pissed at you. I'll wait for this.
My wife is going to be
let's
pissed
see.
at me all night because I got glitter ornaments for the kids. All right, Jake, you're up. Garen on deck.
You're not gonna be the one
Okay.
putting-
Just gotta line this thing up. Try to pry. I'm gonna try to pry the sword through into the teeth of the mimic to try to get it off my arm.
All right.
Short sword and disadvantage. You said still.
Disadvantage. That'll hit. How do you have a plus 16 on a short sword?
Let me see where that's coming from.
Yeah.
Attack dex plus 8, proficient, damage 1d6. Oh no.
Oh, hopefully, Jersey, that was fun for you to watch.
Actually, Danny's
As I was trying to tell you, there are no bullets
Oh,
left in
that's
this gun,
why.
you see.
Why did you plus 8?
This is a great opportunity for slaughter.
But that's what it said to do. It's always been that way.
Oh, it shouldn't have been. Okay, that's weird. Because you have your dex and you have a proficiency, and that's what you get. I don't know where the 8 comes from.
Oh, Dex plus proficiency equals modifier.
Okay, with the
You double dipped.
Okay, he accidentally. Yeah, you accidentally double dipped. That's what happened. There you go. Okay, that's correct now. All right. Because I was like, there's no way you could have rolled a 7 and still hit. Or no, you
I liked it
should've.
better before.
Let's see. 7 plus 8 is 15. Did I walk into a game of Ruby doing math? Yes.
That's what we call it.
Yeah.
Everything
Welcome to
math
D&D, where basically we do math for fun. No one
D&D,
said there'd
what's
be
that?
math. It still hits though, either way. So that's 9 more to the mimic. And it's still got a good hold on you.
God, my arm.
Alright. Garen.
I think he tries to pry the jaws of the book open.
Alright, give me that roll, buddy.
Is that a hit?
19 will hit.
Alright, 2d8 plus 4.
Nice. All right. At this
And
point,
the target is grappled. DC 16 escape.
yep. Which means it will be pried off of Jake now.
Cool.
Now that it's grappled with you, it will proceed to bite you.
Welcome to it, life. No, whatever. This is a temporary form.
Yep.
I let it.
Well, it's still gotta make the attack roll. All right. So an 18 does hit you. You said.
In fact, I jabbed my tail at it, offering it to bite.
All right.
What's the word for the guys that do the catfish hunting down in the deep south? Yeah, I'm noodling.
Fair enough. It does do 10 points of damage to you, 5 of which is acid.
That's fine.
All right. Aridel, the book's off of Jake now. It's on the floor with the snake.
oh my god. I don't know what to
The
do.
snake is squeezing the fuck out of it.
So
And I'll use my crossbow to shoot at it.
all right, so you back off and use your crossbow. Okay. Go ahead and give me that attack roll. Let's see what you got. All right. So you succeed in hitting it for 12. Which means now you get your sneak attack.
Very nice. Very nice.
12. All right. So as the bolt from your thing flies in, you see it sink through the bolt, the book, and the book just kind of stops fighting and just goes limp. And then the book's image slowly starts to melt, and it becomes a pile of goop on the floor.
I guess return to watching the entrance. Except this time, I'm just poking my head around the corner to watch instead of being a cat.
Fair enough. Do you go back and start examining the room? Jake and Arundel.
Oh. Wait, wasn't that plant a healing plant?
It was not a healing plant, but it was a medicinal plant. It was good.
It's a healing plant. Sorry, it's a healing plant in the same sense that a scalpel is a healing tool.
Yeah, it does numb pain.
But inflicts more.
Pain for the soul.
Where is it?
Better give me something
If
to
you
fill
want to
the
try to
hole.
use it for its medicinal purpose, you will need a healer's kit. Oh,
No,
sorry,
I'm
not a
not
healer's
doing
kit,
that.
an herbalism kit. Or you have to make a nature check.
Before I sputter out.
No, it's fine. I'm okay. I'll be all right. Ouch. So is there anything else left on the desk?
I mean, with all your flailing, it's mostly on the floor now.
Anything
But
of value on the floor?
not particularly, unless you want ink, papers, and, stationery.
I do have a tendency of collecting inkwells.
I've noticed.
Any drawers on the desk of note?
There are 2 drawers. When you open them, it mostly contains more stationery. Small books that if you thumb through them, you would have to make an arcana check. Arcana, whatever.
As I was trying to tell you, there are no bullets left in this gun, you see?
Bit me. Let me look at this book. Book is stupid. Well, I'm going to throw the book out the window.
Well, the book no longer exists. It's a pile of goop.
No, the one that was in the drawer that
Okay.
you said I'd have to do an arcana check on.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
book looks stupid.
The book is stupid. You don't know what the hell it says.
Stupid book.
So you throw it out the window?
Yeah, words.
Fair enough.
Anything else of note in this room that may or may not bite me?
The armoire.
Aaron, check out the armoire.
Don't get gunshot now.
Sure, I'll go check it.
Yeah, you stupid book.
All right, so you open the armoire. It is filled with clothes of various styles, but it's mostly like they're all nice clothing. You could tell that this was probably the son's room based on the design of the clothes.
The book didn't even have any pictures in it.
So essentially, you just find a bunch of nice nobles' clothing, which that's worth money. Like nobles' clothes are. Is it a magical artifact? No, but it's worth something.
Take it. It's all his clothes.
You just grab clothes, shove it into your bag, and go, "Yep, this is mine now." All right, outside. Rundar, are you there, buddy?
I'm here.
You'll notice that the guards are approaching the house.
Like, in what manner?
There are 6 of them. They are moderately armored, and they all have weapons, and several of them have sets of manacles.
Sets of what?
Manacles.
Handcuffs.
Cuffs,
I mean,
essentially.
all right, so I guess I would do a perception, maybe to see if they're just like going to the house, or it looks like they might be on a mission.
They look like they're on a mission. Yeah, they definitely look like they're on a mission. So, what are
All
you
right.
doing with the 6 guards? On top of the 2 that are outside the house.
I'm gonna whisper to Zatan and tell him to threaten me loudly, and I'm gonna run straight through the guards like I'm trying to get away.
All right. Have him give
Like-
a deception. Let's see. Zatan's deception. Here's hoping he rolls well. All right. So he just yells at you, he's like, and draws his sword, his long sword, and you start running. And you run
Straight through the guards.
Yep. two of the guards are going to look at you and kind of like give you the stink eye and kind of throw you to the ground. And just go, find somewhere else to be, citizen.
Well, that's what I was trying to do before you put me on the ground.
Like, he'll just look at you and just kind of spit on the, like, pretty much spit on you, and then just immediately they keep going back towards the door.
Hey, that was rude.
Stan's like sitting there going, shit. And Dander's like, okay, I guess it's shit has hit fan, so I need to do something. Cool. So he thinks for a moment and goes, alright, he'll cast Disguise Self on himself to make himself look a little different, changing clothes color, some of his facial features, nothing crazy.
Alright, and as I stand up, I am going to cast Burglary. It's a verbal component. So as I'm standing up, I'm going to say, casting this as my verbal component.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I am the. Well, hold on. What's the word?
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
What's the word? It's not scriber, but like not dictator, but you know, like the people that write down, you know, stories and like, you know, if they're interviewing somebody, you know what I'm talking about.
A scribe, a note taker, a secretary,
orator,
chronicler,
historian,
biographer,
archivist.
Oh man,
Stephen King.
Dex.
Man, it's on the tip of my damn tongue. I can't. I'm wanting to say it's like dictator or something close to that.
A stenographer,
a narrator,
court reporter, secretary.
I'll just change what I was going to say. So as I stand up casting this, I'm going to, and I'm casting the, I really want to cast two different things. Can I cast two different things?
I mean, you can cast Thaumaturgy, and then what's the other spell you have in mind?
Same thing. I want to cast it twice for two effects.
Sadly, no.
Alright, so I'm going to use the booming voice.
Okay.
And as I stand up, I'm saying, how dare thee assault the scriber of Lady Libertine? Your story has been noted. As loudly as I can. Hopefully, you know, it'll reach ears.
All right. So you inside just heard that.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Jesus.
I think he'll be fine. I think he's in trouble.
I'm fucking dying.
Can I see outside the? What I want to do is potentially open a window, see the guy is attacking my friend below, and then drop down as a snake and start grappling with him.
All right. As you slither down the hall and find a window that looks out that side of the house, you do pop your head up to it, and you see him kind of on the ground, and the guards are walking away from him, and he just shouted that.
Well, I wait to see if the shit has the fan.
All right. The guards will ignore him at that point and focus solely on talking to the two guards at the entrance. You can kind of see they're starting to get into a little bit of an argument. But eventually, the guards at the door will back off, and they'll open the door, letting these 6 guards into the tower.
Ooh, I slither back to the guys.
While I still have this Tamagari going, I'm gonna, in my booming voice, I'm gonna say, your 6 stories have been noted. As you enter, or as you walk away from Lady Libertine's disciple.
Oh my god, best use of thaumaturgy ever. Fucking great, I love it.
Oh, dear sister.
All right, so
Awesome.
you keep shouting it, and they are ignoring you. They have a job to do. They do not care what some random guy shouting on the street is saying, even if he is using a big booming voice.
The mage's son is still at the bar, right?
He is.
Cool.
In which case, Dander's gonna go, fuck.
Okay, it takes the climbing.
And he'll cast the spell.
Uh-oh.
I want to cast Disguise Self
All right.
and disguise myself as the mage's son.
All right.
Oh,
Down to every detail, being that I was close and personal and drinking with him.
For a while. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Even the hairy mole that's on his left butt cheek.
Uh-huh.
There's more than me.
Is Ange going to help you with that one?
It's been a hell of a drinking session, that's all I'm saying.
All right. So one of the guards suddenly falls to the ground, just busting out laughing as Dander just goes, you see him just tell some sort of weird joke, that comes out as a limerick.
Danny, we're sharing now, okay?
And suddenly he falls down just laughing, and the guards just look at him and they're like, dude, they'll call his name and be like,
No, you don't need to put him up there.
it's like, Amin, get a hold of yourself.
Can I follow up his spell with another spell?
Okay, what spell are you casting?
Rose, no.
Tamagari again.
All right.
But this time I'm gonna do the trembles in the ground.
Don't bring me down.
And I'm gonna holler in my booming voice for whatever few seconds I have left. And Lady Libertine has struck thighs down.
Fair enough. All right. At this point, the guards are gonna come down towards you, and they're thinking you probably cast the spell, so they're now drawing their weapons.
Ad break.
And we're on ad break. Oh god.
Ooh, good time for ad.
Yep.
I've always loved that spell, Tamagari.
Please hold.
It's thaumaturgy.
Yeah, tomato.
No, there are more than enough ornaments right here.
Ooh, they're doing a Taco Bell commercial.
You can't Taco Bell.
Oh,
Man, now I want tacos.
They're busting out that decades menu.
Yeah, I heard.
Now there's a ad for Craven the Hunter. I don't want to go see that.
It looks like a decent film.
Yeah.
I live in a town with no real fast food, which is fine.
That's for the best.
Yeah.
Well, I had COVID, back when it first came out, and everything tastes like normal things I used to get at Taco Bell taste like ass now, which is probably for the best. I mean, I don't think Taco Bell is necessarily supposed to taste good.
I mean, it's great meat, dog meat. Anyway, ad break should be done. All right, so the guards are gonna draw their weapons as they approach you.
Excuse me.
So, if I'm fully disguised, can I I'm gonna stay in the room that we're in and just kind of look out the window and just kind of yell down to the guards what the hell is going on out here?
All right, so you would have to go into a different room, but yeah, you do that and yell that.
Yeah.
And the two guards at the door kind of look up at you.
So he won't. Danny, don't put stuff on the back.
All right, give me a deception check.
You just
Uh,
deceptive. These, yeah.
but you do
Stupid
get
books.
to use deception at advantage.
So you use nuts.
Ribbon that you can use to hang on.
Oh, seriously?
Wow.
Wow.
You really gonna
Wow.
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 Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
You're horrible at lying.
So at this point, the guards are going to look up at you, and I need to do their check real quick. Jesus Christ.
Hopefully they all roll ones.
Yeah.
All right, guard 1.
They roll ones and down the lowers.
Guard 2.
No.
Yeah. So those two guards are going to kind of look up at you and be like, "Who the hell?" And they'll look at the 6 guards and go, "Apparently, there's your intruders." And so there are now 8 guards. 4 of them are going into the building. 4 of them are staying out.
Well, that's just a useless spell.
All right, so now we're going to have a little bit of fun here because now we have Arendelle, Satan. Oh, I got to fix Satan's HP because it's 46. So we have Arendelle, Garen, and Jake inside, and Dander, Zatan, and Rundar outside. Oh my god. All right. This will get fun.
Also, a question of my size. So it says I am huge.
Yes, that means you're massive.
Yes. So 18 feet long. No, that's a 7-foot wide snake would be around 140 feet long. No, that can't be right. A 7-foot wide snake from front to back would be larger than huge. Yes. Huge side one, maybe 4 feet wide and 88 to 120 feet long. Yeah, I'm huge.
Yeah.
I'm fucking huge. Like, I'm huge enough to drape my body over the window and just crawl down the side of the tower.
Decorate the tree. No, those aren't to decorate the tree. Those are for Dad to wear. Cause they're like, no, they don't get put on the tree.
Yes, they do.
Mama said they were for Dad to wear. Mom.
Did you seriously say that, hon?
No, I said that they're for Daddy to put on the tree.
Oh, they're for me to put on the tree. So put them here.
Put them on the tree.
No, I'm busy.
Like little clips.
All right. We got Dander, Rundar, Zatan, Arendelle, so we need Jake and Garen for initiatives.
Good.
I will set this up top so it's not very stable.
Not bad.
Oh yeah, that was a good initiative.
Did you share with your
Yeesh.
brother?
The dice hate me today.
Yep.
Still, 11's not bad.
All right. So the
I rolled a
guards-
1.
Yeah, it's still your skills support your initiative, which is good.
Yep. So the 4 guards go into the building. The other 4 come out and attack.
Now, take those up to your room. No, Rose.
In this case, they are using clubs, as their goal is to knock you out.
Need more.
All right. Sorry, I have loud kids.
Time to draw that bow.
Open those bags?
Yeah.
Danny, come here so I can open it. No.
Hit points.
All right, so 1d20.
Then I'm using the red. I'm using the red to here. I'll see if I can show the red. Can I show red?
All right.
Danny, leave the light on. This glue is ridiculously stiff.
All right. So
Danny, that doesn't.
there are 4 guards down there attacking you guys, and they're all swinging at various ones of you. Each of you at least have one. And in this case, none of them hit. Because no, the one hit attacking Zatan hits.
This back part is what sticks to the window.
Okay, Mom.
Go. Throw this away.
I might even touch the door if this. I have to do like base Santa Claus.
And my AC is only 12, so it's possible that I get hit too.
They rolled a 5, a 4, and a 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sucks to be them. Sucks to suck, as they say.
Yeah, they rolled really poorly. Like there's a lot of swings and misses, but like that also would like them running over to hit you could be the reason why they didn't get quite a good beat on where you guys are on the ground anyway. So Zatan is going to take 4. So I think he takes 3 because he has the heavy armor feat, but let me double check. You okay, Han?
Yeah, I don't.
No, I'm kind of cold.
Like that tree topper with as bright as it is.
Oh.
So I have the other one, the red one.
Oh, okay.
available. That's real bright. So it's an LED.
Okay. Where's the red one then?
In the box.
Okay.
Over there just in case.
Alright, so you just want to switch it?
I'll leave it until the kids bitch about it being too bright.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, so that's the guard's turn. Arendelle, you see 4 guards kind of running up the stairs at you guys. So, like, you hear their boots on the stairs. You see them just cresting the stairs, clubs in hand, ready to start beating heads in. Arendelle?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think.
Oh, okay. Tree looks nice.
They're running, right? So can I use my light crossbow and shoot one of them?
They just did it all.
Alright, so you shoot at one of them. Go ahead and give me that crossbow attack. That is a no. So you fire your little your light crossbow at them, and the bolt goes flying, and you see it kind of go out the window, and it just doesn't hit anything that you can see. There's a possibility it might have hit someone out on the street. All right, Garen, you're up.
Okay, so just to get a grasp on the current situation, because theater of the mind and all. We have 3 guards outside and 3 guards in the
4 and 4
coming upstairs. 4 and 4. Oh, even better.
Yeah. 4
okay,
and 4.
and they have engaged the party at the stairs to the first level.
Going
yes?
from the first level to the second level. Yes.
Okay. Is it possible that I get in there and I try to grapple the guy behind?
You could probably grapple one of the 2 in front.
Okay. I'll try to grapple one of the 2 in front then.
All right, go ahead and give me your attack roll.
Okay. Boom.
That will hit. All right, so go ahead and do your damage.
Plus 4.
Yep.
Oof.
No, Damien.
All right.
Oh well. He's grappled until he can escape with a DC 16.
Yep.
Now, the rules say until his grapple ends, the creature is restrained and the snake can't constrict another target. Does that mean that I can still attack other targets?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You just can't constrict another target.
Okay.
All right.
So every round that he's constricted, he takes the constricting damage, or do I have to just manually constrict?
Well, as long as you do the constricting effect, you can take the constricting damage.
Okay.
Rundar. You have 4 guards. One of them took a swing at you and missed horribly.
I am casting this.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh,
and
boy.
I am choosing my allies for it not to affect them.
Right.
So it's verbal, somatic, and material components.
All right. And
so I will kind of do a little dance look threatening
Hello.
and saying,
Get down tonight.
yeah, and holler, Lady Libertine shall diminish you.
All this howling, you're gonna get all the guards involved.
Well, I don't have the booming voice anymore.
Still though.
All right, so one of them passed the save. The rest,
This is not the quietest robbery ever, and I think we should abandon ship.
Throw away the trash.
We're not quitters.
So 3d8.
So you got to do 3d8, and he takes half damage. All right, so all of the guards are dead.
It's not a robbery; it's a mugging.
Wait, what?
It's a murder scene and a looting.
Oh no, sorry. The one who saved has 1 HP left. The other 3 are dead. Like, completely dead.
Let's see if I can do anything else.
All right, Jake, you're up.
Wait, are we talking like all 4 guards outside and all 4 guards that were coming up the stairs?
Oh,
The guard's outside.
Oh, okay.
Like he will pray to, he'll state his proclaimment, and suddenly, angels will come forth from the surrounding ether, and start slashing and stabbing into basically everybody around him that he didn't designate as a friend, and all 3 of the guards basically fall to the ground dead. The last one barely is standing.
What a lineman as our cleric.
Now it's Jake's turn.
That's interesting.
I ain't gonna lie, that went way better than I thought it would.
The snake will explode.
That went way better than I thought it would.
All right, Jake. So you got
worried.
4 guards in your hall.
Fuck.
What did you get?
I was drinking some of my denim. I put in cup.
Go.
I don't suppose reasoning with the guards is an option.
I mean, you could try. You're welcome to try.
You're welcome to try. Gotta get out of this room. So is it just me and Aaron that's in the room?
You, Aaron, and one of the guards currently being constricted by a snake that is practically 20 feet long.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna take it. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Never mind. He's wrapped up, so I'm gonna take a shot at him.
The one that's wrapped up?
Well, whoever's behind him, the next one in line, basically. Okay. And we're not using the magic of the bow. We're just using it straight up.
All right, fair enough. You got done growing feathers, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you fire an arrow, and it's you hear, and then suddenly it just hits stone, and you're like, "Damn it!"
Yeah, that's the action. I don't think I have any bonus actions.
All right. Zatan is going to draw his sword and run basically into the door of the building and start hitting it repeatedly until he gets through the wooden part of the door, and then start running upstairs. It'll take him a little while.
Probably have escaped.
Danner's like, son of a bitch, son of a bitch.
Was meant to be chaotic neutral. Is slowly turning toward evil.
Slowly?
That's fair. That's very fair, actually.
At which point, Dander is just gonna, like, the crowd is freaking out. He's just gonna hide in the crowd. At least for now.
It was just supposed to be a snatch and grab.
Yep. All right, the 4 guards. One of the guards is going to turn and try to take a thwack at the snake.
Okay.
I mean, you have his buddy, which he'll miss. Or it's like,
wow.
you're kind of like looking at him like, what the fuck?
Does he hit his buddy?
No.
Oh man.
The buddy is going to attempt to break the grapple.
Nice.
So he does.
Let's roll.
So, yep, he gets out of the grapple and he's just like, it's like worming his way out of the snake grab. One of the other 2 will run up to Jake and attempt to swing his club into him. I dare say an 11 probably misses. So, like, he swings, you duck, and it just goes poof over your head. The last one for Arendrell. Oh, no.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. This is not Pathfinder. I don't need to roll for confirmation. So, 14 damage to Arendrell as the club just gets that perfect swing, and he cracks Arendrell right into the jaw.
That hurt.
Good.
Speaking of Arendrell, it's his turn.
Can I take the one that just attacked me?
Yes, you could take on the one that just attacked you.
Okay, I'm gonna use my short sword.
Yeah, I'll tell you when we have something like that. And then Dad has another Christmas party.
All right, let's see what we got here. A 10. Not gonna hit. So, you stab with your first short sword. It just glances off his chain shirt. The second one also glances off his chain shirt. Barely. Like, you were close to getting a good hit, and then you just couldn't quite get it. All right, Garen, you're up. Rundar, you're on deck.
I go for another grapple on the I go for another constrict, I should say, on the guy I just lost the constrict on. Just keep on damaging the same guy.
All right.
So I do this. Oh.
That would be a no, so you don't get that successful grab on him. On. That is unfortunate. Do you have no bonus action?
Normally I would with a spell, but I shifted without casting a spell, so.
All right. Rundar, you're up. Jake, you're on deck. Rundar?
This is the night of technical difficulties.
Apparently. Come on, Rundar.
That guy.
Give me a second. My mom just got to the house. Is there one guard still alive right there in front of me?
No. Well, yeah, there is one that has 1 HP.
All right. So, oh shit. Where's it at?
Go ahead and do what you got to do, man.
Hang on. I'm gonna hit him with that.
All right. Yep, that will hit. So, as you basically called upon that spell, you shank him with the trident as the spell is still going, by the way.
Oh yeah, but I just wanted to put a fork in his big toe.
That's fair. He's been forked.
Oh, please tell me he was the one that spit on me.
Sure, I'll allow that. So the one who
Oh, okay.
spit on you.
Instead of his big toe, I want to go in his kneecap.
All right, fair enough. So you stab it into his kneecap. You hear that distinct crunch as it just sinks into his flesh, and he just kind of falls to the ground, and you can see a pool of blood forming around him.
And as I pull the trident out, your story ends here.
Ooh. All right, Jake, you're up.
Stuck in a room. Fire.
You do know there's one in melee with you, right?
Is there? Oh, I did not know that.
Yep.
Well, then I guess I'm swinging with the sword.
All right.
So, I don't know.
As I.
If we won't work in half a millions, it'll be alternate. But
There you go.
Excellent.
you know, after lunch or something, or around lunch. You know, somebody just
All
give me-
right. A 24 will hit. Excellent.
And you just have to let us know ahead of time so that we know, that way we can
Well, what
leave
mean-
the house.
Whether I have working time. So I want to attempt to sleep in a bit. So it's around lunch.
All right. So you successfully slash across this midsection. He's still standing, but there's a nice gash across his chest.
But regardless, we'll be off by lunch.
All right.
Okay.
Zatan is going to come in, and he's going to attack the one in the furthest back because that's the one he can reach.
Christmas party that day. He's not gonna forget to it. Yeah. All right, now, let me get you back.
All right. And he's going to attack with the longsword one-handed. That'll hit. So you see Zatan kind of running up the stairs, shield in one hand, sword in the other. He kind of comes up. The guy swings his club at him. He blocks with the shield, and he just raises his sword straight into this guy's chest, and you see it come out of his back.
All right, what I miss? I'm back.
Zatan just shanked a man.
Hell yeah.
All right. Guards. Let's see. The one fighting Arendrell still standing, so let's have him take a thwack at him. That's a miss. The one attacking Jake is still standing. That's also a miss. And the last one... All right, so all three of them that are still standing are swinging at their prospective targets. Like, Jake, you're blocking with your sword. Arendrell, you've blocked with one sword, ready to stab him with the other. And the third one successfully hit the snake, but for no damage. Like, you hear a clear thunk into the snake's, hide, and you just look at him like, really?
Yes.
Well, these guards ain't worth shit.
All right, Arendrell. Well, I'm also rolling shit.
Well, that's what I was referring to.
Yeah. It helps when your DM can't fucking roll higher than 10, it seems, today.
I can't argue that. You make a very valid point.
It's almost 9.
I'm gonna attack again.
I'm gonna go ahead in my room because it's almost 9, and I really don't want to deal with the landlord and repair person whenever they get here.
Well, you're going to have to if I'm running D&D.
All they should be doing is fixing a damn window. I know.
All right, there's a shank. Are you going... are you going for another shank?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Can't get you shank.
All right, so one shank succeeds, the other one does not.
One shank, one stank.
You do get sneak attack damage because you're a swashbuckler. Center 7. All right. So as you're blocking with one, you take your sword and you run it over his stomach, and you see like all of his intestines kind of spill onto the floor, and he just collapses onto the floor dead. All right, Garen, you have the one that dunked your hide.
No. I can't say I'm very happy with him. I'm going to lunge on him again and go for a constrict.
Fair enough.
There we go. That's a little bit better.
Yep, that is enough to kill. So you constrict around him, you hear bones crunch as he just goes and just collapses to the ground. Or falls limp in your constriction.
Is it bonus action to eat a potion or something? To eat something?
Yeah.
Okay, I eat him.
Okay.
Did you say you're eating him?
Yes.
I unhinge my jaw.
Hmm.
And start forcing the body down.
All right. You just ate a dead guard. Got it.
I'm a snake.
Oh, he could eat the dead guard without any problems, but decapitate one slave trader and all hell breaks loose.
I'm not up there with y'all.
In fact, Rundar, it is your turn. Are you trying to get up the into the building and up the stairs, or are you going to go into the crowd like Dander did?
It's the law of danger. The strongest survives.
I'm going to dismiss the guardian, and I'm going to try to hide in the crowd.
All right, give me a stealth check. All right, Jake, you're up. You just watched.
Yes.
You just watched your druid friend just eat one of the guards.
That was awesome.
I think he had the last one.
Yep. So I'm going to swing at him.
That'll hit. Which is finally enough damage to take him out.
I want to say for I will not be eating him.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh my god. All right. With that being said, we're gonna go for our intermission. So everybody take a bio break. We'll be back at 9:15. All right.
Perfect.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. For you, those of you in the audience, enjoy the arts, and we'll be back soon.
In a tavern down the cobbled road, where the lanterns gleam with a warm, soft glow, the ruby Mad Hatter, with a twinkle in his eye, greets every soul with a heartfelt cry. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light. The tables are crowded with tales untold of dragons vanquished and treasures of gold. Retired adventures to which viewers unite, sharing their legends deep into the night. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light. There's the elven archer, his bow now hung, a cyber soldier whose last war was won. Wizards and rogues, warriors of old, all trading their yarns as the night unfolds. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light. So raise a toast to adventures past. In the ruby Mad Hatter's tavern we found home at last. From the darkest dungeons to the stars so bright, we'll share our dreams in the fire's light. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light. We'll share our dreams in the fire's light. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Oh my goddamn tavern, I swear! From the darkest dungeons to the stars so bright, we'll share our dreams in the fire's light. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light.
In the heat of battle, when chaos starts to call, I'm the loser with the answers, not the power to recall. Enemies surround us, the dangers rising higher. The perfect solution, watch them try. I cast fireball, run to the ground. With a flick of my wrist, I'll turn the fire around. I cast fireball, feel the scorching flame. In the world of magic, it's my claim to fame. Orcs and goblins, dragons and white. No matter the problem, I've got the fiery knife. When negotiations fail and the talking is done, I raise my hands and unleash the blazing sun. I cast fireball, run to the ground. With a flick of my wrist, I'll turn the fire around. I cast fireball, feel the scorching flame. In the world of magic, it's my claim to fame. Oh, I orcs and goblins, dragons and wights. No matter the problem, I've got the fiery light. When negotiations fail and the talking is done, I raise my hands and unleash the blazing sun. I cast fireball, run into the ground. With a flick of my wrist, I'll turn the fire around. I cast fireball, feel the scorching flame. In the world of magic, it's my claim to fame. You kick your fancy spells with charms and tricks. When the battle gets rough, I'll burn them to sticks. With a grin and a chant, I bring the fiery doom. Enemies beware, you'll eat your flame in two. They tell of my renown, the wizard with the fireball who burns it all down. When the chips are down and hope begins to fall, I step up with confidence and give it my all. I cast fireball, run into the ground. With a flick of my wrist, I'll turn the fire around. I cast fireball, feel the scorching flame. In the world of magic, it's my claim to fame. So here's the fireball, the spell we all adore. In the hands of wizards, it's the ultimate reward. With a laugh and a shout, I'll light up the night. For I cast fireball and bring the fiery light.
In the shadowed streets of Sadika sprawl, a Rendriel Fenris stands tall. Once of the royal, now cast away, a rogue in the night where the dangers play. Rendriel Fenris, the blade in the dark, shunned by the crown but bearing the mark. With a flash of steel and a daring grin, he dances with fate where the risks begin. From the gilded halls to the cobblestone, he walks his path now all alone. A swashbuckler's heart with a noble past, he fights for the freedom that will forever last. Rendriel Fenris, the blade in the dark,
Shunned by the crown, but bearing the mark. With a flash of steel and a daring grin, he dances with fate where the risks begin. In the alleys and taverns his name is known, a ghost of the court now fully grown. With rapier's thrust and a laugh so sly, he carves his legend beneath the sky. Erandria Fenris, the blade in the dark, shunned by the crown but bearing the mark. With a flash of steel and a daring grin, he dances with fate where the risks begin. In the heart of Seneca where the winds are cold, Erandriel's story is one to be told. A rogue of the streets with royal blood, in the echoes of history he'll forever stand. Rise from ancient stone. Heroes' fates are yet unknown. Reveal where the echoes call. In the night the darkness falls. Through the storm, through the flame, heroes rise to carve their name. From the ruins of the past the battles that will last. Every choice a path to tread. In this world where fate is led. Trivial, where the echoes call. In the night the darkness falls. Through the storm, through the flame, heroes rise to carve their name. Trials through the pain, destinies in blood are stained. Magic weaves the threads of time. In trivial where legends glide. Where the echoes call. In the night the darkness falls. Through the storm, through the flame, heroes rise to carve their name. So gather close, the tale begins in Treviol, where the dark wind sings. Join the fight, take up the call, for in this world heroes rise or they fall. Where the echoes call, in the night the darkness falls. Through the storm, through the flame, heroes rise to carve their name.
All right, welcome everyone back from our break. All right, I'm giving you guys a nice little picture of the town, but here we are with the picture of the tower. So you have killed 8 guards. One of them has been eaten. And decidedly, the general public kind of is freaking the fuck out outside.
Why is there a light on that? Why is there a light on that window?
I don't know. Go look.
So, should we continue to search?
Even a penny for a pound. But I prefer to not test my strength against too many more guards, though. I'm not sure how long I can hold out. He thinks to himself in snake form.
Yeah, and otherwise it's tongue flick, hiss, tongue flick.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I'm speaking with a nutcracker.
Go away, child. I love you.
He is a
but-
nutcracker.
Hug my father. I will hug my father.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, child. Love you too.
It says hug, I hug.
Yes. So apparently every time someone does a hug emoji in chat or tells her to hug me, she'll do it. To get my 9-year-old to hug me. She's now doing a dance. Oh my god. Okay. So you guys are going to continue to search the place. Alright. Upon this floor, like I said, you do find a library. You find several other living quarters. So there is that. So the question then becomes, what are you doing? Are you going to continue going upstairs? Are you going to search the library? Or are you going to search the rest of the bedrooms? Don't everybody speak at once.
Bueller.
I'm letting other people go first. I know I have a habit of talking a lot.
Let's go to the library.
All right, library it is. All right, so you go into the library. Right. There are 5 bookshelves. They are 7 feet tall. There's several books put into there. Not all the shelves are completely packed, but a couple of them are. And like as you peruse them, they're like, go ask mommy. I'm busy. Like one of them is like a comprehensive, like there's like a small book series that's all next to each other, and it's essentially like a comprehensive history of Sahir.
I would like to sniff out the most touched book.
The most touched book. Okay.
I am not touching a single fucking book.
Give me a investigation.
Okay.
Give me a smell check.
Yeah, give me a investigation check.
Investigation check.
Yep.
Investigation. Yeah.
All right. So as you peruse, you do find like 3 or 4 books that definitely stand more out than others in terms of how often they've been pulled from the shelf.
And what are these 3 books?
One is basically it's kind of like I want to say a beginner's guide to Taurine history.
Okay.
Another one is the treatise of Nicholas. So basically, a lot of his personal notes that have been documented. So there's that. And the third one is a beginner's guide to the arcane.
Well, I use my snake face and try to pull those 3 books off the shelf at once.
Okay.
Hopefully there's like a hidden door or something.
All right, so you pull off all 3 books. Nothing hidden here. It's just you just pulled them onto the floor.
Hiss, flick. Flick, hiss.
So yeah, you guys all see him do that. Brundar.
Yes.
As you and Dander are hiding in the crowd, and slowly the crowd is moving away from this tower, so you guys are moving with the crowd, you'll notice that the guards are running towards the tower. And give me... Let's see, how do I want to put this? Give me a deception check from you.
Bullshit a kiss.
All right. So you were able to convince the crowd for the most part that you are part of them. You are not the guy who just murdered a bunch of people. You're kind of hiding with them. As the guards run by and make their way towards the tower. All right. So you guys are searching the library. All right, Jake, Arendelle, Garen.
Nobody's here.
I know.
Yes.
What are you guys doing in the library?
2 minutes.
Can I speed read that introduction to Arcane?
I mean, you could try. Give me an intelligence check, please.
Because I mean, why not?
Oh, dice.
Yeah, you speed
fucking
read
words.
Words. Yeah.
Dice. I saw dice. I see dice.
Stupid books.
My 9-year-old dice goblin has seen dice, and now she's like, I see dice, must have dice.
Question.
Yes.
How in feet, how far away would you say, or hold on, first, would I've been able to notice roughly where the 4 guards that went after them kind of went? Maybe seen a big, huge snake or something?
And I looked in his closet, and there was a bag of marshmallows.
Get the bag, bring it down here. I would say you definitely saw the snake, and you probably saw the snake eat one.
Excuse me.
All right.
we're throwing the snake
How
under the
far
bus
away
already.
would you say I am from where the snake was at?
You are quite a ways away.
Like more than 120 foot?
I would say probably 100 feet. Shout out to mommy.
All right, I want to pick a part of the building where the snake was at that I think maybe I could catch the attention of my 3 compadres.
Unfortunately, with the
And do that.
fan,
I'll deal with it later.
you want to hit the snake with guiding bolt?
No, he's attacking into the room your guys are in, so that way you could get your attention. He's not aiming for a person; he's aiming for a room.
Okay, I understand.
All right, so you fire a guiding bolt into one of the rooms. Roll me a d4. If it is a
D4.
If it is a 4, you got the right room.
Oh shit!
Nope. Poof. So you fire that into a room. It hits the thing, and the guards start yelling at the crowd. Stop casting spells, or we'll arrest a lot of you.
2, you got a 2. Oh no, it's a 2.
My bad.
Yep, and Dander is just like, nope, gone.
I just hope I got their attention. I don't know.
I'm just waiting.
All right.
Without invoking murder and mayhem, I don't know what else to do at the moment.
Fair enough.
Nobody's here.
All right, Rose, chill. All right, so as you continue searching the library and you try to make sense of the words, which they don't make sense to you, Arendelle, what are you doing?
I guess just trying to find a good book to read during our journey. I don't know.
Fair enough. Give me an investigation check then. Rose, just grab your Chromebook and go watch something.
And she won't get mad at me?
Yes.
Thank you.
Go. Just go. All right, yeah, you find a book. It's basically an encyclopedia book, and you start reading through it, and you're just like, this is so boring. So, are you guys done with the library?
I'm about ready to climb out the window of the library.
Let's go up the next floor. Wait, yeah, is there a next floor, right?
Yes, there is a next floor. You are on the third floor. You're about to go to the fourth.
There's guards coming. I don't want to be a murder hobo. I think we should leave. But his fucking look.
I mean, you could always just leave.
So I'm thinking about what to do. I don't want to be evil.
Fair enough.
I have no problem improving my strength against a weak opponent, as they just did. But killing guards for the sake of killing guards, no, that just don't fly.
Fair enough. All right, so you crawl out the window and you just start making your way as an exit. And Arendelle, Jake, you both see the druid leave.
Okay.
Maybe we should go too, but
Yeah,
we
we'll
need to find it.
I'll dip.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, give me a stealth check on your way out.
I mean, I'm keeping that book.
Okay, fair.
I can see out the window, right?
Yes.
I would like to use Misty Step to just teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space.
Fair enough. All right, and Arendelle sneaks out of the building. Garen sneaks out successfully, and Jake teleports away. Yay! As the guards are busting in the front door, screaming, yelling, and they're just clearing each room floor by floor.
I go to a bush nearby and I hide in the bush and I change back to Garen. I walk out of the bush.
Yep.
So when he changes back, he still has a human inside of his belly.
Not a whole human, no. It whatever you've eaten as an animal kind of gets changed into food of equivalent nature.
So I'm not going to fart gear?
No, you're not going to fart gear.
Oh, passing that sword is going to be mighty painful.
Nonsense. It cuts its own hole on the way out.
You thought hemorrhoids were bad.
God.
All right, I guess we need to go meet up with Rooney.
Oh, yeah. So you meet back up with your group. Oh, boy. All right, so you get back to the inn that you guys are staying at. The party gathers, and you can hear the discussion of the recent events at the tower, because, after all, gossip spreads like wildfire. And you guys are like, you're overhearing basically, oh, hey, did you hear there was a fight at this tower? A bunch of guards died. There's a bunch of people outside, a bunch of people inside. All kinds of stuff. Now, some of the things you hear are accurate, but then there's quite a bit that is not.
I fart. It smells like cologne.
Oh, my God.
Is that Chanel number 6?
Oh, I think 5. I get cheaped out.
All right, so a lot of rumors, a lot of hearsay. Totally didn't happen what that guy said.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, wait a minute, that isn't right. And they're like, but you've learned very quickly that you shouldn't correct people right now. Because you're like,
that
nope.
totally didn't happen.
Yeah. Dander is like sitting there going, we should fucking leave this town, like, right now.
I'm good with that. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Dander's like, we have caused so much havoc here. We need to leave.
Okay. Does there time at the bar count as a short rest?
I'll say yes.
Okay, hook us up
Alrighty.
with a world map.
I get my shifting back.
All right, onto the world map you guys go.
Shake 'em.
Remember, the red dot is where you're at.
Right.
You're in Kara
I believe we was attempting to make our way here.
Yep.
to the capital.
I think we've lost purpose as to what our actual goal is. We've been sidetracked too many times.
Indeed.
I mean, isn't that the essence of D&D?
Yeah, but what's our ultimate goal here? What are we trying to? Are we trying to get relics? Are we trying to find the people that stole the relics? Well, if that's the case,
Are we to find the person who stole it?
that person went down like somewhere way away from us.
The last time you guys were talking about overarching goal, the reason why you were going to the capital was to find this Lord Valoran who has been amassing relics.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, at least we got one relic out of Kara here. Our little mana potion.
Yep, you got a little mana potion.
Not the most impressive. Off to Jod. Maybe we should stay away from the main roads until the heat dies down.
Perhaps. We're well equipped to travel through the wilderness.
I agree.
So are you collecting a bunch of resources then to go through the wilderness?
More than what we carry on us.
Well,
that's just good. We'll be fine.
I mean, on the upside, I believe you have two characters who are capable of making water. So that
true.
shouldn't be a problem.
It is hot as hell, but I'm pretty sure Rooney can make water.
I can.
Yep. The last time that we tried to take a road, we liberated people.
Well, I can cast Wild Cunning and I can find drinking water within range of the spell. Which is not that long.
What?
I think it's 120 feet.
Yeah, we skip the road and just go follow the river.
Yeah, there you go, drinking water. Follow the river.
Oh my god.
We would like to go over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house.
The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh. Over the fields of snow. Oh.
Alright, so you're taking a direct route to the capital. Oh, goody.
You know what? We're taking the road. Haha.
No, we're not that stupid. Are we? Are we that stupid?
Yes, we are.
Okay,
I thought we was following the river.
We are following the river.
Alright.
I was listening to Ruby's cues, and when he goes, "Oh boy," I try to find a way to foil that.
Alright, 324. Oh, yeah. And sometimes I do that just to mess with you.
I know, but our group is. This is the way our group would be. We would try to build a raft, and then to get up to Jad and find out that the river flows south, and walk up in Takadamas.
Is there a swimming form that I can shift into that that can carry the party.
There's a swimming form you can shift into, but you wouldn't necessarily be able to carry the whole party. But you would be able to pull something.
Do we have anything to pull? Do we have a raft?
We have no raft.
I mean, you can make a raft.
Should we make a raft, or should we just hoof it?
If I try to make a raft, I'm gonna roll a 1, and it's gonna be like a fucking stick. Or somehow Pennywise will show up and be like, "Come get your boat." Fine, I'll try to build a raft.
I will help.
I'll try to help.
All right.
Nature or survival?
Survival. Hey, look, you didn't roll 1.
Damn, my joke has been defeated.
Oh, we got this.
All right.
I'm gonna help too.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, here we go. Well, you didn't do any harm.
Yep. So the 4 of you basically just work together and get a raft built. All right, mind you, you have been traveling for 2 days.
Should we
along the road.
Break?
What was that?
Should we take a break? Like a night, take a night, and find a quiet spot and camp out.
Yeah, you get a long rest. All right. If you give me just a moment, there's someone at my door, so I will have to take care of that real quick. I'll be right back.
Do 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 do.
Here. Exploration beef shapes.
Sorry about that. It was a false alarm, apparently. Don't everybody respond at once. Jesus.
I'm glad everything's okay. Sorry, I'm doing something else, Ruby.
That's fine.
I have no idea what's going on.
I'm just trying to think of a list of large swimming forms I can take, or huge swimming forms.
That would fit in a river.
Yeah. Here.
Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, it could be like a hippo or something.
Yeah, that's true. A hippo would be able to carry the party.
Yep, you'd just be like a dire hippo.
Large rammer. What is a large rammer?
A rammer?
Oh, wait a second. My giant constrictor snake has a swimming speed.
Neat.
So can the party ride the snake?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Context.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
Can the party get transported by the large serpent by riding it.
Damn, he did that very well. I can't think of anything to turn that perverted. Carry on.
Yep.
Excuse me.
I mean, the snake can also pull the raft. It's
You're
more
being
of-
very quiet, Ruby, and it's scaring the hell out of me. You're plotting something. There's going to be a fucking river monster. I know it.
Plesiosaurus.
Bullshiticus is going to come out.
I say nothing. The DM does not always have to be the one chatting.
I don't know where. I don't know where everybody else went.
Yep.
No, Plesiosaurus, large beast aligned. Or large beast unaligned, so it's
I'm gonna climb on the snake's back and
yeah, we'll just use a snake.
yeah, donkey.
Hiss. Anyone else?
Well, I mean, you're also pulling the raft, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I pull the raft and I just swim along, being sneaky.
All right. So it takes you about 5 days to get there.
You bastard.
What is going on with that? Please stop. Okay, there it goes. So it does take you 5 days, and you eventually do get up to the capital. You do have to stop every night to camp and rest and things of that nature. And based on the rolls I've made, and that's why I was being quiet, nothing has happened.
Awesome.
I like to hear that.
Upon arriving in the capital, you arrive at the gates. The guards are like looking over people, talking to them, so on and so forth, and they have it looks like a binder in a way. It is essentially a piece, like a stack of parchments that are all connected with like a big iron ring. And as each person approaches, you'll see one person kind of like quickly thumb through them and go, "No, it's not on the list. They're fine." So, as you guys approach, what would you like to do? Are you just going to go up to the guards, introduce yourselves, and enter in as a group of lawful, adventurers?
Am I still being mounted?
No, you're dwarf now.
Okay, I'm back to myself. Okay.
Like, do you plan on sneaking into the town? Because that is a very real possibility.
No, I think we should try to just do this one by the books.
There's no sense in making things harder than necessary.
I agree. Let's just go up to the guards.
I want to kill all of them.
I need to, but shh.
Who the hell said that? Excuse me, guards. Do you have any bottles of wine? All right, we made it to the town.
All right. Oh my god. So in this case, oh boy. All right. So as you come up to the guards will look at you and go, "Greetings, travelers. Who are you?"
We are basic iron.
Basic iron. Got it. He's going to look up at you and just be like, "All right. Adventuring party, I see. Are you mercenaries trying to do just a greater good? Like, what's your gimmick?"
Well, to be honest, we don't particularly have a gimmick. We just kind of go with the flow.
We're looking for one. Do you know where we can find one?
Off the lands and take on, jobs or whatever may be in the area, just to earn a living and keep going.
Right,
I think we could
mercenaries.
find a game in town.
Mercenaries, got it. You'll write that down real quick. And then go, all right, I'm going to ask this. Please be truthful. Are you wanted for any crimes in any location, anywhere that you wish to declare?
No.
No.
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Nope.
No, not.
Got it. He'll turn to his compatriot, who's the one with the parchment and binder, things of that nature. He'll thumb through it and go, they don't match any description that we have. That's with close enough anyway. They're free to go. And the guy goes, all right, you're free to enter the town. Please continue.
All right,
Thank you.
Find the bastards.
Yep. In which case the guy with the parchment does come up, be near Rundar, and kind of like lightly tap him on the armor and goes, it's good to see a man of the cloth here.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Speaking of which, can you kindly inform me of to what temples are in the city?
It's mostly Amnuketna here. There is a temple to several other deities, but mostly Amnuketna.
All right. Well, I appreciate the information. I hope the rest of your day goes uneventful.
Thank you. And he'll just continue on. All right. Let me think.
And lawfully and safely, we walk into the city.
Lawfully and safely, yep.
It sounds good.
It sounds, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Jesus, you guys. Sorry, with what I have to do, I always do a bunch of background math just to see what's going on and how the NPCs react. So it takes a moment. As you walk in, you'll be immediately hit with the merchants of the opening area. They are very loud, very boisterous. The best way to describe this area is, if you've ever seen the beginning of the movie Aladdin, it's that. Just loud, screaming people trying to hawk their wares.
So it's another Arabian Night.
Well, I mean, we have to say one jump ahead of the lawman.
Yep. Just like Arabian Days.
One step ahead of the lawman, one jump. That's no joke.
Now we're breaking copyright.
It's okay. I'll sing it in my head.
That's fair.
Let's find a tavern.
Yes,
Yeah, that always works out for us. Go to the tavern, get drunk, get information, fuck some shit up.
Yep.
Glad we got a plan.
A request though, can we keep the fucking shit up to outside the city limits? Inside is kind of crowded for our methods.
I can give you a hard maybe.
All right, so the question is, what kind of a tavern are you looking for? Are you looking for a cheap tavern that will stay quiet? Are you looking for an average tavern? Or are you looking for a really nice tavern?
Probably a nice one.
A nice.
Shit, you hope you pay for it. 'Cause I'm broke as shit.
Aaron's footing
I've
the bill.
already spent 1,000 gold on wine. I'm not spending any more. Let's go for the cheap one.
Yeah, I'm down with the cheap one.
Can't think of the last thing that Aaron ever bought. He should have at least 20 grand.
Aaron, do you want to pay for everybody?
Yeah.
We'll take the silence as a deafening no.
No,
All right. I don't think we should be in a high profile
I
place.
mean,
Let's,
I'm the I've killed a lot of people, so I guess, and I protect you, all of you.
so you are
We
going
go to the cheap one. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with the cheap
We
one.
can, let's find the shadiest one we can find. They probably have better information.
All right, so you're going for a poor one.
If the
While
rest
they're
of,
do-
if the crew
while
wants
they're-
to.
Once we pick out a tavern to go to, I'm going to separate myself and go and visit around some temples.
By temples, he means red light district.
Mind your business.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. You find a tavern called the Cracked Chalice. It is a simple wooden shack with a reinforced wooden door. And as you come in, there is quite a few people kind of hanging them out here. And you do see a halfling kind of running the bar. There is a second worker kind of milling about the place, kind of helping out. It's a gentleman. He seems to be cleaning off tables. He'll occasionally grab drinks, bring them to him, and food. The other gentleman is a human. Stands a little under 6 foot. Dark hair, dark eyes, tanned. He definitely looks like a local. As you guys enter, the taller gentleman will look at you and go, "Oh yes, welcome to the Cracked Chalice. Can I get you guys something?"
Don't nobody speak at once.
Yeah, you guys order. I'm not. I can't drink anyway.
I suppose I could do with a drink or two.
Same here.
As long as you're paying.
Sure, I'll pay this time.
And I thought you already said you did. But I'm glad you did it for the clarification. Could I please have well, I don't know, Scotch?
All right. The gentleman will nod and go, "I think I could probably arrange that for you, sir."
Dwarven Scotch. Scottish Scotch? No, Dwarven Scotch.
All right. Anything else for the rest of you?
Water.
Interesting. Anything else? For the rest
A
of
lot of cats around here.
Glacier, finest water.
There are so many tongues being held by cats right now.
Indeed. All right, he'll take your order and just, as you wish, and then he'll head in, basically take care of a few things. And eventually, he'll come back with your drinks, and basically he brings some basic fare for food. Like nothing spectacular.
For me too.
All right. Guy, give me a persuasion check, by the way.
Guy?
Yeah.
Rundar.
Rundar. Alright. Alright, that'll help me with what I'm doing there. Alright. Alright, so that'll get that kind of information. So the rest of you, the gentleman kind of lean in and go, "So, what brings you to the capital of Zahir?"
Oh, just chasing some leads.
Chasing some leads. Leads on what, friend?
Why do you ask?
Well,
Cat's tongues. We're chasing leads on cat's tongues. Seems they're being held.
well, in my case, it always helps to know what the customer is into, and things of that nature.
Oh.
Anything we need, we'll order that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
We found this creature. We're trying to find more information about it.
Oh, what creature is that? And then you pull out the critter.
Yeah, where speaking of the creature, where is our little fluffy Fluffkin's friend?
He is currently missing. She is currently missing.
Barkeep, have you ever heard of a creature? It's an abomination. Kind of looks like a monkey, kind of looks like a cat, and the damn thing just disappears at a whim.
And it's not a mole. He reaches into his pocket and puts the mole down on the table and says, it's a mole. It's not him.
The guy thinks for a moment, goes, "No, I'm sorry. I haven't really seen or heard anything that really stands out like that. I apologize."
That's all right. It's all right. Yeah, someone did tell us that there was a guy, possibly the Shadow Genesee, that may have some information about our little friend.
A Shadow.
I've seen about
a Shadow Genasi. Okay.
Yeah, Shadow Genesee.
Do you happen to have a name?
Lord Valvoline.
He thinks for a moment and goes, "I don't know anybody by that name, but I can ask around if you give me a day or two."
Was it Valoran?
Yeah, it was Valoran.
He still doesn't know that name either.
It doesn't stand out to him, but it's there.
Just trying to be subtle. Most people seem to crap their pants whenever they hear his name. Yeah, if you can find out any information, we'd love to hear it.
I bet you would.
I think that. Let's see here. Can I use insight to sort of gauge the bartender's intent? Because this guy's being terribly helpful.
Yeah, sure. You can give me an insight check. All right. So as you kind of get a read on him, you'll notice that he is trying to be helpful, but he does plan on making a profit off of this help.
Okay.
So he's not doing it just for the funsies of it. He does intend on making something off of this.
Sorry.
Seems we came to the right place.
Yeah, he's going to cost us something.
He'll take his share, I'm sure, but it'll be worth it. Whatever it is. I think we're not going to get a raw deal with this fella.
Yeah, it's just how much is it going to lighten our coin purse?
Indeed. So
whatever it is, we'll make it back.
Yep. As
what's the going rate for information nowadays in this area?
Not having it, one head.
You already had a head. And
I mean, it's deadly not to have it.
Yeah. All right. Well, as that said, someone will come in to the bar, and they'll quickly make an entrance straight to the owner, and they'll have a chat with him. And the owner will go, "Oh, all right, fair enough."
Perception?
He'll call over his associate. Go ahead. All right, you don't really get much more than, a few whispers, but you can't just quite make it out. He'll call his associate over. His associate will come over. There'll be a bit of a talk. And then the associate will come back over and go, "Friends, I believe we need to have a discussion about who you are. And see if there's something that we can do to help each other." Would you like to have that discussion?
Have a seat.
He'll smile, and he'll sit down and go, "We are going to have a talk about the fact that apparently the last city you were in, you made a potent enemy, and now he's hunting for you."
Ooh.
Oh, that's not great.
Yep, and that's where we're going to leave it tonight, because I am supposed to have a repair person coming over, and I believe they're arriving shortly. So,
Okay, well, thanks for the game.
Yep, there is that. Let me go back to the just chatting screen. Let me make sure first that I give you guys your XP, because you did fight a lot. All right, so the Mimic was 450 XP.
Okay.
And you had 8 guards, which are 25 XP each. So you got 95 XP from the fight. All right, and now
Also, can I just say that when I'm trying to think of something to say, people be smiling and saying, sorry, just a second. Jesus. People being smiling and saying, "Don't everyone talk at once," does not help me think.
I apologize. All right. So no levels today, but you're close. You're going to probably get one next game. All right, so join me.
Especially when people then copy you.
All right, so
anyway, right.
So Monday will be multiplayer Monday, where we'll be doing, I believe, the Sith. And I believe that's both Monday and Wednesday, if memory serves. I'm looking at my schedule. Yep, it'll be Monday and Wednesday. It'll be Sith. Tuesday will be RimWorld. And next Friday will be this game again. I will say the 27th of this month, we are not having stream. Due to, Christmas.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Same with the 25th. The 25th, there'll be no stream as well because of Christmas. 24th is a maybe. I'm going to talk it over with the family, find out what we're doing, and we'll decide if the 24th is also going to be a cancellation. All right? So everybody, please make sure you're taking care of yourselves mentally and physically. That's always important. And I know you come to my wonderful resplendent tavern for witty banter, but you stay for my fuck-ups, alright? I am posting the raid messages, and I'm about to go find someone to raid. Let's see if I can't find someone to raid.
That's 3.
Yep. Alright, let's see who we got. Ange, I know you're raiding out here shortly, so raiding you would be kind of pointless. A lot of the people I know are not on right now. Not a terrible lot of people. I guess what I will raid is, let's see, anybody else? I'll go with Nugget Chick. I haven't raided her in a while. She's playing Fortnite, so that should be at least somewhat active and maybe help wake everybody up. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want... Stop that. Cancel. Yes, I don't want to do that. I hate it when I misclick something. Alright. So I hope to see you all Monday. Give me a second. By the way, Ange, the first suggested stream that they told me to raid was you.
Oh my god.
First, because it's D&D. Yeah, they're like, hey, you're playing D&D, so is this person. You should totally raid them. I'm like, but they're in my game. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, I'll catch you guys all later. Toodles.
Deuces.
Bye.
In the land where shadows creep, where the gods and mortals meet, legends rise from ancient stone. Heroes fade.